dumbbell Zercher squat for this exercise. So I'm starting with my feet parallel at shoulder width, and you can see that I'm holding the dumbbell in that Zercher hold the same way as you would if it was a barbell. I'm going to drop down and make sure my elbows get to my quadricep, and then I'm going to lift straight back up. Make sure you sustain a neutral spine and controlled movement. Your turn to try this one. Working a basic isometric squat for this one. So I'm just dropping down with my feet parallel at shoulder width and just trying to keep an upright upper body for this one. I've got the dumbbell pressed to the top of my chest and it's just remaining there for the duration of the set. Your turn to try this one. Okay, for this exercise, we're going to start off holding a bent over row position. So you want to make sure that your feet are at shoulder width and parallel, and you want to make sure you pull your arms up so that your hands are at your ribs when you're in that bent over position. And then what we'll do is we're going to just work some squats from there. So you've got to make sure that you maintain your posture throughout this exercise. Your turn to try it. dropping down into an isometric squat, and you're adding some arms extensions into this. So this is really going to test your core, and it's going to test your arm strength as well. So you want to make sure that you're keeping an upright upper body for this one. And arms are nicely extended, soft, straight, right in front of you. And as far as your legs are concerned, you want to make sure that you've got parallel feet at shoulder width and your knees are right on top of your feet. Your turn to try this one. Plyometric squats with dumbbells for this exercise. So you can see that I'm keeping my feet parallel, getting into a nice deep squat, and then when I'm jumping, I'm not landing flat back on my feet. I'm actually keeping that downward momentum going so that I'm not absorbing the pressure on my knees at all this way. All the way down into a deep squat, keeping that spine nice and neutral, and then working your way back up straight into the jump. Nice difficult one for you guys. Let's try it. Okay, you guys, this is probably the hardest of the isometric squat exercises that we're going to do. So we're extending our arms overhead and we're just holding the dumbbell above our head and just making sure we're keeping our upper body as vertical as we can whilst sustaining the squat stance. So you've got to make sure that your feet are at shoulder width, knees are nice and parallel, and you're nice and low on your squat. Let's get you to have a go at this one. Okay, so dropping down into what looks like a goblet squat for this one, and once I get down to the bottom, I'm just going to start putting some pulses in there. You can see the pulses are bringing me less than halfway up, so I'm basically focused on the bottom half of the squat, just making sure that I'm maintaining my parallel feet, knees are just above your toes, and just working through these pulses for the duration of the set. Your turn to try it. Combining squats with L hand position delts raises for this exercise. So we're going to start with our feet parallel and knees right on top of the feet, and we're just going to drop into that nice clean squat, and on the way up we're going to hit the L position delts raise. Now you've got to make sure you hold that L position with the arms as you go into the squats. Your turn to try this one for yourself. Well done for finishing your workout, guys. Please take a few minutes to stretch and cool your body down now. If you enjoyed this workout segment, please assist us by liking and sharing. Remember to subscribe for your daily workout fix.